This is it. Missing, in quotes, Biden family corruption probe witness. This is Miranda Devine, by the way. She's the one who wrote the, whoops, hold on. She's the one, Miranda Devine, sorry, is the one who wrote the Hunter Biden bullshit book. Yeah. But she's on Fox. This is a thing from New York Post of her. I guess this is her on there. So let's take, shall we? Shall we take a look at it? Let's pop this up here. Let's go back to here. Let's see what she has to say. This person is missing, but in quotes.
With us tonight. Miranda, let me start with you. Comer wants to see a document the FBI has that isn't classified, but they're saying he can't see it, even though he...
By the way, all documents are classified. They're just, you know, they can be classified for public consumption. They're just, everything has a classification. You have to define that it's secret or above top secret or anything.
He has a legal right to. Will he see it? Can the FBI stonewall? How do these things normally play out? You follow.
You wrote a book full of fart air. Tell us
these things closely.
Also, thank you for bringing Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s stuntman with you.
Well, of course, they're just going to continue to stonewall. They've already defied a subpoena. It's been 2 weeks since it was issued.
Oh, my God. 2 weeks. No one in the Republican side of the Congress would ever defy a subpoena for so long.
Christopher Wray is just showing
a Trump appointee
himself to be a cover-up merchant.
That's right. Well, I have to say, you know, fish stinks from the head. How did he get his job? Who the fuck put a guy like Christopher Wray in charge of the FBI? What kind of an asshole?
That's what he did from the minute he took over from James Comey.
And who gave him his job? Why did he take over for James Comey? Who kicked James Comey to the curb and thought he'd do better?
Another cover-up merchant. And
another cover-up merchant?
This is the problem.
Who, by the way, literally gave Trump the White House by saying there was more to the Hillary Clinton email scandal than there was, and gave him the boost that he needed in the last couple of weeks, and I acted as an October surprise. But he's a cover-up merchant.
There is no accountability. The FBI and the FBI Director Christopher Wray know that the Attorney General Merrick Garland is backing them. They know that there are no consequences for them, and so of course they can afford.
Well, or they know that there are consequences if they violate policy or they endanger an ongoing investigation by giving information to a bunch of political gadflies and fuck-arounds who will share it with the entire goddamn world. I mean, yeah, while they're at it, why don't they just take all their evidence in all these probes and drop it off at Mar-a-Lago? I'm sure they'll put him in a room with an extra lock on the door.
Stonewall. And Merrick Garland, who's quite happy to jail former Trump officials who...
Oh, no. Don't forget Trump himself.
Defied.
Sorry, this is about as loud as it gets, I think. Yeah, it's think a little bit more.
Subpoenas from the January 6th.
Did she say penis? She said subpoena.
Committee treats Republican subpoenas like a joke. This is the DOJ corrupt.
Unlike how Republicans treat all subpoenas.
And it's in your face.
Well, I blame old One Eye.
Drop your shorts and bend over, Mr. Babar.
Piece of malware called Q-Snatch.
All right. I don't know why that music made me instantly start doing the Big Lebowski dance, but Gal Luft, the missing witness in the House Oversight Committee's Biden family corruption investigation, has told the Post he's alive and living as a fugitive in an undisclosed location. Unfortunately, there was a tracker on his phone, and he was hit by a drone strike moments later. By an ex-girlfriend, interestingly enough. It wasn't actually a Predator drone. It was one of those, like, photography drones. She just crashed it into his hat. The former Israeli Defense Force colonel vanished from Cyprus last month while on bail awaiting extradition to the US on 7 charges. So he's living as a fugitive in an undisclosed location from felony charges. He denies the allegation, which include 5 charges relating to Arms Export Control Act of conspiring to sell Chinese products to the UAE, Kenya, and Libya, as well as a violation of the FARA and of making false statements. Luft claims he was forced to skip bail because he's a victim of political persecution by the US to protect Joe Biden and his son Hunter and brother Jim. And Bruce, the chances of me getting a fair trial in Washington are virtually zero. I'm basically like Edward Snowden meets Julian Assange and that fucker they traded for Brittany Griner. I'm like all those guys, except I actually did sell Chinese weapons. And I don't know why I have an Australian accent since I'm Israeli. I'm in disguise. I'm in deep cover. He will not say how he escaped Cyprus because I don't want to get people in trouble. Yes, because, yeah, and he means Wilbur Ross. That's the guy right there. Luft, the missing witness in the House Oversight Committee's Biden family corruption investigation, is living in an undisclosed location. He sees sinister intent in the date of the extradition order, November 1st, 2022, 7 days before the midterm elections when the Republicans were expected to win control. Yeah, they wanted to kill him before the House could vote against killing him. When it was clear the Republicans were going to win the House, all of a sudden comes GOP Rep James Comer and Jordan, and the game is changing. There will be questions and subpoenas and investigations, so they, the administration, have to discredit me. I never thought of coming forward, though. Through 2020, I sit quiet like a fish. I didn't want to get caught up in this game, but when they arrested me, I had no choice but to blow it up. Oh.
Where's Dick? Hi, Dick. Do we like Dick? Yes.
What?
I've been arrested in Cyprus on politically motivated extradition requests by the US claiming I'm an arms dealer. Never been an arms dealer. I tried. It's rough business. DOJ is trying to bury me to protect Joe, Jim, and Hunter Biden. Yes, if those pictures get out and people know he smokes in a fucking bathtub, it's over. So, yes, Gal Luft, that's the guy. And, yes, if he gets... People find out that... At some point, people are going to find out that Hunter Biden worked for an investment firm that got money from all over the world because they were trying to influence Biden and apparently failed miserably. Again, if it comes out that Biden actually got money from the Chinese government, I think he should get a medal for rolling them. That is money that will not end up helping military defense in China.